Season 8 of Game of Thrones. Obviously, the writing is terrible. It's a miserable pile of shit, and everybody is kind of blaming the writers for it. But I don't think that's the whole picture. Just let's take a look at this. A paycheck worthy of the Queen of Dragons. One of the main expenses for the show is its talent. Actors Emily Clark, Kit Harington, Lena Headey, blah blah blah. All of those guys all signed a particularly advantageous contract for the last 2 seasons of the show, in addition to getting their 1.1 million salary per episode. They will also collect a percentage of syndication payments paid whenever the show is aired in 170 countries. What the actual fuck? The cost for the show has just been ramping up, just steadily ramping up. And it's not because the CGI is getting blown out of proportion. It's not because I mean, that is a factor, but the bigger factor is these actors want to get paid more money. And yeah, they have so much power right now. These actors, or let's say their agents, more likely, whatever, basically skimmed the budget of the show. They're destroying the show's budget. It costs insane amount of money to keep them on set. It didn't used to. These actors used to be a lot cheaper because a lot of them were basically nobodies. But the show grew and these actors became legends. Their agents started, asking for more, and the actors themselves probably just kept asking for more and more and more, and now this is what happened. I don't think this is incompetence at this point. I think they're just saving the budget. They're saving the budget. But the thing is, here's the thing, they still want you to believe that this is a fucking amazing show with crazy budget and they're not bleeding for money. No, no, we still have money. It's all good. They still want you to believe that, but that's not the truth. The actors drained this show. They're bleeding for cash, and it's partially the fault of the actors or their agents, whatever. I just want you to consider this element of the budget. I just want you to think about that when reviewing the show as a whole. Don't just think about the writing, but think, why are we watching this scene right now? Why? Why aren't we watching the city burn? Why are we watching the brothers Clegane fight? Why are we watching Euron fucking Greyjoy fight Jaime for some fucking reason? Why is this happening? Ask yourself that. Is it bad writing, or is it because the budget is completely drained and they need to take you away from the action to look at two dudes fighting because the budget is gone? And who took the budget? Wakey wakey, it's the actors. Now, I want to talk about the Starbucks cup. I think there's possibly two explanations for the Starbucks cup. One, I think it may actually be a paid advertisement by Starbucks, which is more likely than the other option, which is that they didn't want to redo the shoot because the actors cost so much fucking money to keep them on set. So if they redid the shoot, that would literally be costing about 1 million, probably, to reshoot a shot because these actors have become so fucking expensive. Jesus.